if you have kids or you are a kid, you've seen these before. These are those awesome perler beads that you can iron and they fuse together and they make all kinds of cool, fun shapes. I'll tell you, when my kids were little and they were old enough to deal with these little tiny things, they made tons and tons of projects. As a matter of fact, I made this with them one time. How cute is this? Made some little hearts and then attached them to a card. Okay, well, perler beads have come a long way. Now you can buy them in kits and you can get all of these cool patterns to go with it, which I think is really neat. Not that they didn't have patterns and shapes before, but they've just expanded and they've grown, and I just love, love, love this project. Number one, it will keep the kids busy for a very long time. And number two, they came out with a product that is great for little ones. Not too little though. It's the bigger perler beads, just like this, okay? So basically, this is how it works. I've started my project right here already. Okay, all you have to do is, and the reason why it's clear is if you're following a pattern, you can do that. Oops, like for this one here. You can just lay your tray right over it, and then you can follow the pattern. We created this really cute little dinosaur. This one has a little fish on that side. You can go to their website. You can download some other patterns as well. But basically, this is how perler beads work. All you have to do is, once you decide on your pattern, whether you're following one or create it yourself, you just set each bead inside or over one of the little nodules in here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and create that little heart there. Once you have your pattern all set, then you're going to need, an adult should do this, and each container comes with one of these papers. These are the papers you need to iron on and fuse all of your perler beads together. So I'm using my craft iron here, and I have it on a pretty hot setting, and you just set it on top. And you don't want to move your iron around a lot. You just really want the heat to go through and just kind of melt and fuse those beads. And the longer you keep it there, the more they melt and fuse. So it kind of depends on, you know, what kind of look you want. So I'm just going to put that there for just a second and take a look at it, and you can see how it's starting to melt here already. I'm going to make sure I get that a little more fused together. And the beads basically just fuse to themselves, so it becomes this one solid piece. And it does stay hot for a few minutes, so before you actually handle it too much, I'll cool it off just a little bit. So voila, you end up with something like that. How cute is that? So each side is different. Now, if you wanted to, I could lay this on a heat-resistant platform, or if you have one of these splat mats like I have, you can just iron right on, you know, put this on top and then put your paper on and iron it again and fuse both sides. But I kind of like, you know, I like the different look and I like to have a choice. But once it really cools down, it's nice and solid and something that you can work with. So what do you do with them? You know, my kids have really made a whole bunch of them. And so now I have a whole bunch of these, I don't know, these items laying around, and I didn't know what to do with them until I came up with this idea. I have all of these frames laying around that I used, you know, for a different decorating project in my son's room a while back. So I still have them, and I'm going to just repurpose them. So I'm just going to take, these are some designs. Actually, my mom helped me do this. She made all of these for me, kept her busy for hours too. Which is a good thing. Anyway, we have all these cute little designs that we made. A little medical helicopter, a TV satellite truck, another cop car there or something like that, and a stoplight. So I thought, you know what? I'm going to use these as decor. So all I'm going to do is I have a wooden frame here, just basic wooden frame, and put some little hooks on top here because you can hang it. You can hang it from a pole or create a V and hang it from the wall, and put a new cardboard backing on here. And all I'm going to do is I'm going to use some sticky dots and use them. And I could do different sides. Either side works good. Actually, this side I have to use the TV side up because otherwise the TV part will be backwards. So we'll put that on there. I'm using the sticky dots. I don't want to glue it on because I don't want to use hot glue because it might melt the beads. And I don't want to wait for regular glue to dry because that's how I roll. Okay, put the little TV truck in there. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? Okay, so there's one adorable little picture. And then this one, uh-oh, my frame's going the wrong way. So I'll have to move these, but that's okay. So just so you get the idea. Okay. What a cute project and cute decor this would be for a little one's bedroom, especially a little boy. Now, if you have a girl, of course, you can do flowers, which is what we did here, a nice pretty bouquet of flowers. I have this larger frame here. I can put that right in the center, just like that. How cute is that? I even made some smaller flowers out of the larger perler beads. And I can place that in there and make a whole nother picture. So once you have, you know, had some fun and have created, oh, let me show you the dinosaur. How cute is that? And very inexpensive. This is a simple wood frame that you could buy at the craft store. You could paint it any color you like and then add some of your perler bead decor. If you don't want to make frames out of them, then you can do what I did earlier. You can make a card. So perler beads are pretty inexpensive and very easy to use. Just follow the instructions and make sure you don't let the little ones use the iron. That's for you big people. Okay, have fun.